welcome to week 5. This week, we will discuss tips for meal planning, eating out, and eating when you're on the go. But first, I want to ask you how week 4 went. Did you use the FIT principle to build a weekly workout schedule? Did you complete the action item of getting an extra 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise? I hope you did. And I hope you're looking forward to this week's new action items for meal planning. A plan of attack can help you with healthy eating and portion control. Meal planning can make a huge difference in what you eat and the amount you eat. This week, we will share tips on meal planning, eating out, and eating when you're on the go. Share your own tips on our Yammer page for others to try. Thinking on what you will be eating is an excellent way to hold yourself accountable to your calorie goals, the nutritional value of the food you consume, and controlling your portions. If planning out an entire week is overwhelming, start with one meal at a time or one day at a time and build from there. There are many ways to approach meal planning. Find one that works for you and stick with it. Here are some suggestions. Make a menu. Whether it's a weekly calendar or a monthly calendar, write out your meals and don't be afraid to make adjustments if the unexpected happens. Also, schedule in a day and a time to prepare your meals. Plan to use leftovers. Not every planned meal needs to be brand new foods. Fit the leftovers into your schedule. If you're cooking chicken breast for Monday night's dinner, Tuesday's lunch could be a salad with that same chicken. Make extras. If ground beef is on sale, make 2 batches of lasagna instead of 1. Serve 1 batch for dinner and freeze the other for another time. Find recipes that suit your lifestyle. Some recipes involve many ingredients or are time-consuming to prepare and cook. Great recipes to look for are 5-ingredient recipes or slow cooker recipes. Again, find recipes that work for you. Prep food components and meals ahead of time. Whether you are chopping veggies for a stir fry or creating a whole meal for later, foods can be frozen for later in the week or just easily accessible to reheat and eat. Family or friends, and they can be enablers of our habits, both good and bad. The next time you are eating out or ordering in, try one of these solutions to keep you square to your goals, avoid overeating, and make healthy choices. Recall your nutritional goals before going out to eat. Share them with your group so they can support your decisions at the restaurant. Order from the kids menu to reduce portion size. Be mindful of the health value of these particular meals though. They could be higher in certain macronutrients. Plan to split a meal with someone you are with. This is an easy way to sample your desired dish without overeating. Consider how much dressing or the amount of condiments you are using throughout the meal. Stick to the recommended serving size or less. Dressings and condiments can increase calorie content quickly. Ask for a to-go box and place half your meal in the box as soon as your meal arrives. Out of sight, out of mind. Take a look at the restaurant tips handout and keep it on hand when you need a helpful reminder the next time you are ordering food. Knowing what good meals can help problem solve what to do for food when you're on the go. Plan ahead. Before you go to bed, think through the next day's activities and commitments. Make a list if you have to. Pack a cooler. In your weekly meal prep, portion out several healthy on-the-go meals or snacks for those busy nights. Rally the whole family to help prep for the next day. Peel oranges, bag celery, or measure peanut butter. It's an excellent opportunity to teach and instill healthy habits with your children. Another great handout to check out is the Healthy Snack Suggestions handout found in the Files tab. Use this to help select better snacks when you're on the go. Take a brief moment to share my approach on meal planning. Since working from home, I've been using my kitchen monthly calendar to designate specific meals throughout the week. I keep my planning to 1 week at a time, typically writing out lunch and dinner plans. With my calendar conveniently in the kitchen, I look through my freezer, fridge, and pantry to create meals with the foods I have. Some weeks, different meals need to be cooked, but when I can, I try to prepare a protein and use it in other instances throughout the week. For example, I make 2.5 pounds of shredded pork and have pulled pork sandwiches for Monday's dinner, then the sandwiches again for lunch on Tuesday, and then pulled pork tacos for Wednesday's dinner with the same shredded pork. Working from home has allowed me to be more proactive, where by midday, I pull frozen chicken breast out of the freezer to thaw for dinner that night. I try to make these things a routine, but there are occasional weeks where nothing gets written on the calendar. If one doesn't happen, I still stay true to the other actions to keep me on the right track, always planning and adapting around schedule commitments or spur-of-the-moment dinners at the in-laws. Lastly, when eating out or ordering food, I remind myself to own my order. If I want to manage the amount of dressing on a salad, I make sure to have the intention and follow through to request the dressing on the side. The 3 areas of meal planning, eating out, and eating on the go should not be stressful. Food should be fun, regardless of goals. Plan your weekly menu for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks to help feel more prepared when your busy week hits. Be mindful of the opportunities to overeat when going out. Recall your nutritional goals and don't be afraid to ask someone or the group to support you in your menu decisions. Identify any scheduling pitfalls to healthy eating and plan around them. With all of these ideas and tips, it's time for action. This week, attempt planning at least 2 meals and 3 snacks ahead of time. Be sure to take a look at the 2 handouts for this week and complete the suggested workouts. This topic is an excellent topic for everyone to share their ideas and what works for them. I greatly encourage you to share those ideas, recipes, and tips that have worked for you in the comment section of this post. Thank you for watching this week's Wellbeing Transformation video. Take a moment to self-reflect on these 2 questions. Number 1, how often do you eat out during the month? Or if you don't eat out that often, are there other healthier meals you could prepare ahead of time? Number 2, is there a different activity you can do with your social support group that better aligns with your program goals? Continue the great work and reach out to the community or one of your well-being specialists for additional advice or guidance.